Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. Welcome everybody back to Final Fantasy XIV with Elliot Rosepetal, a lovely little monk. Perfect. Is that the right ability that I need? I believe I actually need Fist of Fire. There we go. Still getting used to the controllers, but this new layout that I got, this new UI, I guess the expanding of the controller setup is a little bit fun to actually play with. I'm not gonna lie. We need more abilities in order to put everything on all these bars here. But I feel like I can lay everything out all over here and then put up some UI stuff and backup stuff when I do the trigger modifications. Nevertheless, last episode we tried to meet up with Miqo'te and the Syndicate, and turns out a lot of them voted against having new refugees, even though we did try to get them to join the, the working class and the army. Looks like it might be still a little bit difficult to get them situated. We should probably look for other places for them to stay at though, because the people of Doma, they do need, some place to stay. Their home is no more, so maybe we can help out. Maybe we can see if Laminsa can take them. Let's talk to Robon, see what we can figure out here. Promises to keep. Robon would like to discuss how to handle the Doman refugees. As you observe, Lurido is not afraid to speak his mind, nor he is likely to change it. Oh, have you wondered how many so skilled await the world of things should be so incapable of seeing the value of people? Bah, I will waste no more words of him, now when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone follow me to the Hall of Flames. I guess we're going to do something with Hall of Flames. Also have an achievement, if it bleeds we can kill it, that I need to turn in. Tune to the Aetheryte in Zaharak. Oh yeah, I gotta tune to the Aetheryte in Zaharak to unlock Ifrit Hard, and then do Ifrit Expert and everything. Oh, that's gonna be actually kind of fun. Let's see, what I gotta go to. So I started doing a little bit more of primal farming with my free company and with people that I get to play with on Final Fantasy. It's actually really cool that I got to meet so many people over on this game through streaming, and just just playing with so many people is just really awesome. So if y'all been, participating in any of the things we do on stream or anything in Final Fantasy, I really do appreciate having you around and just having y'all to play with. It actually feels really, really nice now that, I'm streaming this game a lot more often, to have more people, join the free company and just getting to know people on the server, and doing the new data center merges, not the merges, but like new data center crossplay, which is actually works really well. I wish I could play with people across all servers, but I mean, hopefully Square Enix will, get a push for that, so I can play with everybody around the world, no matter what, anytime, anywhere. Nevertheless, I do need to head over to Robon, and I need to talk to this Swift Flame Commander about something. Pop no longer Immortal Flames. Oh, that's for PvP. I'm gonna cover that a little bit later. For now, though, I do need to talk to Robon. There we go. A syndicate has spoken. I see no point in moving the matter to reconsider. The monitors have made the position clear. Agreed. Ulda is not an option. Nor are Limson and Minso Gridania, Judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Never mind, Limson and Minso and Ulda. What about Mordona? Maybe, possibly. I mean, it is a independent city, although it is a startup city, which leaves our Doman friends confined on the ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in the airless hull with no hope of better treatment. With that, I had more to find the alternative. Place not bound by the concern of the great nations. Mordona, come on, Mordona! unless Mordona cannot handle more people. I mean, it is a rising startup city of adventurers. It doesn't have exactly the infrastructure and the size, the impressive size that every other capital city has. Minfilia, this is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of question of this Sultan to accept us as for limited time? A week, mayhap, or even a few days? Excellent, I shall keep you informed. Lady Miqo'te, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphanod. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stand in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comfort of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing the utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands, hard labor, lest you doubt, will not say food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not like those which you self-proposed, Lady Giddy. Though not need... What kind of voice does Tedajin has again? Tedajin? I don't know. Tedaji? I think it's Tedaji. Though not hear a word against our beloved Ul'dah, Reverend Stowe would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us, we shall gladly accept. Master Ophanot, once again, I found myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. Life you people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. As before that, there remains a matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's soul, which would be no small feat considering the distance in the present condition. Mayhap the Ul'dah Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, Elliot. Oh, we can easily do that. If you can help out, no problem. Lady Ugiri, if any people would accompany me, let me discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide. So while the bureaucracy cannot help them out, at least the Immortal Flames can help them out, and the Science and the Adventurers Guild can help them out, just like how it should be. Regarding this quest though, the Flame Commander, I should probably go ahead and unlock PvP for the future, shouldn't I? And we'll give us some flame seals to spend, so it'd be pretty nice to just get achievement out of the way, and to also show what kind of gear we can get for the new Garu event. There's a new cross-promotional Garu event happening right now in Final Fantasy. It's really cool looking. Like, they have the armor, they have the weapons, they have the titles, and they have gear. And it's a way for people to get more into, getting into, on regular with PvP. And I've been actually enjoying it myself, in off time. I don't PvP often, but I do want to get into it. Maybe try, I don't know, maybe running around as a machinist. I think that'd be kind of fun. Maybe Dark Knight, that'd be pretty sweet. I did get some awesome kills against monks, dragoons, and ninjas as the Dark Knight. It seems like I do okay with it, as long as I don't get overwhelmed, or as long as I have a healer. It's actually really, really fun. I'm enjoying myself so far with it. But for now, let's go ahead and accept this quest anyway. Corporal Rosepetal, I've been keeping a close eye on you of late. Your efforts on behalf of Ul'dah do us proud. Yes, I understand now with the Flame General sawing you, it would not be an understatement to say that the future of our grand company is riding on your capable shoulders. And yet, it is also clear to me that you have only begun to tap into the depths of your potential. Your flame bursts strong, but it may yet grow stronger. Yes, I would see that you become a blazing inferno that reduces all opposed Ul'dah into smoldering embers. It is with such hopes that I have made arrangements for you to receive training at the Wolf's Den, a proving ground established by the Overseeing Alliance for the training of Grand Company recruits. I'm happy you're familiar with it. That you look in the eye, that look in your, oh yeah, sorry. I don't know what happened there. Let me try again. The look in your eye tells me you're eager to take the road. I knew I had not misjudged you. The Wolf's Den is to be found up just off the shores of Lanosha. The ferry at Morby Dry Dock is in Lower Lanosha will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Berkoya Lotassen? I think it's Lotassen. Berkoya Lotassen. I've already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. Nice! We're gonna accomplish this quest in a little bit here. For now though, we should head over to the Adventurers Guild and see if we can continue supporting our new Doman friends and brethren. Also, there's something going on here with Wymod. I believe it's a dungeon that it gives me. Let me check here. The Rise and Fall of Gentlemen. Phoenix Down. Medicine. You know what? I don't think I've ever actually done this quest. No acquaintance of Wymod is at wit's end, and the businessman would have you help her. Oh, no, never mind. I already know this one. I already know this. This is Hildebrand. We're gonna do it later. I want to record Hildebrand before we get into Heaven's Word. Hildebrand, by the way, is one of the best, most well-written quest lines, at least for the, if you consider just the Dragonborn portion of it. It's so well-written. It's so comedic, and I love it. It's like the best quest you could have without worrying about actual questing or too much about battles. It's more about that story and the narrative and the hilarity that ensues with Hildebrand. Hildebrand is a big name for for Final Fantasy XIV, and I can't wait to go ahead and experience. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna experience it here on this playthrough sometime before we get into Heaven's Word. I can promise you that. Or maybe we'll experience it, every now and then, as a side content. And that'd be kind of cool. Let's go talk to Alphanot here. Like a monthly, like a weekly, I don't know, weekly Hildebrand kind of thing. We're concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Stall too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard the ship, with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Miqo'te has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out from Ardona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. Thank you, Miqo'te. See, she's like the mom of every adventurer. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is the odd to the Immortal Flames can do. I fear that exceeds our mandate. We in the small numbers may happily go unnoticed, but the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When government fail to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of 77 caravans of the on the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. Wait, was that Roban saying? I think it was Roban, not sure. After all that has befallen those good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Yugiri. As you and Reverend Stone, my lord. Oh, you know he wants to, like, set up some sort of a business relationship so that they can still, like, you know, owe him and pay him back at a certain point. You know it. I mean, it's understandable, you know, a lot of people, a lot of greater people in Syndicate, especially members, you know, on the Syndicate, do want to have some sort of profits, you know, for them. They are powerful people, the richest people, the people with the most power in Ul'dah. It's understandable. You know, most of them are businessmen anyway. But at the same time, it is nice of him to offer 77 caravans. It was really good. Well, it sounds like we have all the work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details. Sorry, settle the details of the arrangement, shall we? And they can just continue conversing. Mistress Miqo'te is quite right. There's much to be done, Elliot. I'd like you to visit Gideon, the 77 caravan representative in Scorpion's Crossing, to ensure that everything goes according to plan. We could do that, no problemo. See, I told you, this is where the questline, like, really gets, in a way, most interesting in my opinion. What do we got here? Promises to keep. Okay, we gotta go over to Western Thamriyell. We can actually just run there. There's no reason to port. Give me a sec. Close all these menus. It's a lot easier to just press escape on the keyboard, but when it comes to playing the controller, I'm still a little bit unused to it. It's mostly because I just need to sit down for like a week and just play on the controller over and over and over in order to truly get a feel for it. But when it comes to like doing like dungeons, raiding, PvP or anything, I'm better with keyboard and mouse. It's just something I'm really used to. The controller schematics, or I guess the controller setup for this game is superb. I love it. It feels really nice. It feels really comfortable. Everything is very, I guess it works well together. It's really thought out. I guess that's what I want to say. It's very thought out thing, and I'm glad that Square Enix have put so much work into it. It's just I'm way more comfortable with keyboard and mouse when it comes to precision and when it comes to, I don't know, PvP or PvE content. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and get an out chocobo. Boop. There we go. I love this barding still to this day. I swear, what I'm gonna do is get on a pony farm at least before the expansion hits. Well, probably later after the expansion hits. At a certain point, I'll give myself at least one pony from the original Primals, one bird from the new Primals on this character, and whatever mount that's going to be with the Stormblood expansion. I actually cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be fantastic. Let's go and dismount. Talk to Gigion. I think it's Gigion. Welcome, madame, welcome. May I say what an honor and a privilege it is to serve you. Our finest carriage have been set aside for your use, and each will be driven by highly experienced coachmen, save, for one. Beg pardon? Why not all of them? Well, there was an incident, you see. Nothing bad, I hasten to add, and I had no choice but to discipline the fellow responsible. As he proved unduly discouraged by this, they elected to leave our employ. A pity, really. He was so familiar with this route in question. While under different circumstances, 'tis very likely it would have been chosen him to oversee their very caravan. A thought occurred to me. You're an accomplished adventurer, are you not? Then, mayhap you could go to the coffer and coffin, there we go, coffer and coffin, and persuade the fellow in question in return. Needless to say, noble madame, I would never suggest such a thing were in, if not in your best interest. It's just that a venture of such import would seem to me to demand the very best. Would you not agree? So it looks like they had a problem. They had I'm guessing a dispute. That's what I think it happened. I'm not exactly 100% sure what happened between them, but they had a dispute. And we have to head over to the coffer and coffin. The easiest way to get there is by just going to central Thamriyell through this little passage. I could port over to the train station instead of through Thamriyell. I could port over to the Black Brush station. But I'd rather just go ahead and run there. It's going to be a lot faster for me anyway. And we can also save some gil. I mean, obviously, it's not going to take us a lot of gil, but still, like, why not, you know, why not gil pinch a little bit? I almost have enough to actually have an apartment available, and I think what I'm going to do is actually just wait until the free company, my current free company, gets a mansion in Stormblood before I get maybe a room in the mansion, or maybe I'll just go ahead and get an apartment. But I think what I would like to do is get a, you know, just a rental room over in the free company. We've been saving up a decent amount, and I've been trying to, you know, make me like save $1.5 million to invest $1 million into the free company, I guess, treasury, in order to help fund the funds for that, you know, mansion and the ship that we're working on still to this day. A Huron coachman, I'm guessing that's him here. Yeah. Leader Van, bugger off. Drum days are gone. Gideon saw that. Well, listen when I try to tell him what happened. Report it to the Blades, I said. It was the goddamn Blades that took me stuff in the first place. To him, it's an excuse on a whining, of course. Doesn't mean I got to pay for the missing goods on my own bleeding pocket. The nerve of the bastard. Only his stuff has got robbed. They even took me ring. I was gonna give that to Melass, you know? But he doesn't give two shits about me and what I lost. Does he, bollocks? Speak with... Okay, now we gotta reassure him. Leave it to me. Oh, okay, so we actually gotta type it out, huh? Wordless, leave it to me. Reassure the hiring customer with a wordless, leave it to me. Wait, hold on. I think we just gotta do /me, right? If that's the case, then here, let me go ahead and actually see if we can find the emote. Me, there we go. Leave it to me. I got it. Oh, wrong person. We're doing to Roger. There we go. Me, leave it to me. I got it. Yeah? You mean to say you'll take care of it? Get the sub back and everything? Oh, please, praise the 12. Things are finally starting to look up. I heard the Whoreson sorry. I hear tell the Whoreson take it somewhere in Norfolk Wells. Shouldn't be too hard to find. They ain't like they got to hide the dune being blades and all. We gotta be careful, miss. They ain't like to return what they just took cause he asked polite. The blades, I don't know what it is about the blades. The blades are controlled by the syndicate. But the problem is, compared to the flames, the blades don't really have too much. I don't know, the blades have a corruption within them. That's the problem here. The blades have always had a corruption. And while I understand in some cases that, you know, sometimes they can be a little bit harsh because they have to be, because there's so many refugees coming in, there have been many moments so far in the storyline that the blades have been kind of corrupt in their ways. And it is a little bit unfortunate, but I guess in a city where a lot of refugees, you know, sleep, and many people, you know, many rich people employ the blades, and, you know, one of the richest people are actually controlling the blades because they're members of the syndicate, it would be understandable why some of them would want to be, or not really want to be, but I guess would go over to being corrupt and everything. So that might be, I don't know, that might be a possible issue. But nevertheless, I'm going to go ahead and actually go over to Western Thamriyell and go try to find the ring and all the other supplies that the man lost. Guessing we're going to have to take him on by ourselves. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to probably jump the gap. There's a particular gap here. I know we gotta go downstairs. I'm gonna do something really crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can make the jump here. Chocobo is gonna be in pain for a little bit. Oh god, this makes me feel uneasy. I know I'm not gonna die. I'll only get reduced to 1 HP in total. Like, that's the max. There's no really... Well, there is fall damage, but it'll never actually kill you. But I still don't want to do it, to be honest. This will feel bad. Alright, Geronimo! I'm sorry, Chocobo. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. Ow. Well, that was not a pleasant thing to experience. Let's go ahead and wait until we heal up first, right? I wonder if I should use a potion to heal myself. Probably use a healing ability. There you go. Alright, looks like we might be ready. Let's see if you can find particular missing supplies or missing items. Nope, I see a brass blade over there. See if you can talk to him real quick. I don't like your face, Missy. Makes me want to do things to it. I reckon my mates feel the same way. Ain't that right, lads? Oh, lovely. Okay, brass blades. Oh, this should be easy. This should be nothing. I shouldn't have to worry about a single thing. This guy's gonna be very easy to defeat. Let's get the other guy stunned here. Perfect. Good, good, good. Nice. What did it say, huh? Oh, they got a couple more over here. Where are they? There we go. That Blade Captain. Oh. Okay, well, this is gonna be a little bit different. Let me go ahead and zoom out here so I can actually see what's going on. It's a little too dark, so all the flashing colors are gonna blind me. Got stunned a little bit. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Any more? Yeah, no more, huh? I yield. It's all yours. Just don't hurt me, please. Oh yeah, now he runs away. Did we get everything? Speak with Brass Blade. Yeah, we got all the items now. Speak with Miqo'te Puglist and Wolf's Den. Okay, so nope, that's the actual wrong thing. Return their stolen items to a hurrying coachman and the coffin. How do we get back up here? Should I just port? I mean, I guess I could probably port to Blackbrush Station just to make it a little bit easier. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. It's only 130 gil. That's nothing. We can spend a little bit of that. It's all good. And plus, if I really want to grind money, I can always go to Pass of the Dead when leveling my other professions and get easy experience and easy items that I can actually sell on the market board. Actually, maybe. Not all things are going to be profitable, but you can make a decent amount of money. Definitely, just I was going to say money or moolah. I couldn't tell. I couldn't decide which one I want to say before I said it. So it came out as decent amount of Fate join? Nah, I don't need to be participating in Fate. I'm okay though. Hey, the hero coachman. Yo, it's you. Lucky finding the blades will rob me. Yep, here we go. Here's supplies and your ring. 12 bless you, miss. I can settle my accounts with Gigion. And make way to the Scorpion's Crossing right away. Looking forward to working with you. I'm glad you are. Glad you are. Gonna be looking forward to working with you as well. So go ahead and see if you can. Let's see. I guess we gotta come back, right? Gigion and Scorpion Crossing. Yep, we gotta go ahead and come back there real quick. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm gonna avoid the Fate though. Fates are cool to do, but some of the lower level Fates I don't really have to worry about right now unless I'm, leveling. I really should. I know I keep saying that I'm gonna level other professions on this character, but I haven't really done that. I think, technically, I don't really have to worry about it too much unless I hit level 60 before Stormblood comes out. And I don't think I can do that, to be honest. Maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe there's gonna be a miracle. I actually level real fast when it comes to a storyline. I don't think so personally. But in Stormblood, they're gonna be changing cross-class abilities and cross-class like mechanics and how it all works and operates. So you won't be forced to level other classes if you don't want to. Like if you're like a level 70 paladin, you'll have a set of abilities you can choose from when it comes to cross-class, supposedly. I don't really know how it's going to work yet, but I know it's going to be changing in order to be better and less tedious and less about, oh, you want to be a paladin, not level conjurer, a completely different class other than tank. You level a healer up to level, 34 just to get your cross-class ability and stuff like that, or if you really need a certain ability, or I don't know, if you want to play a warrior, you have to level gladiator to level 34 or whatever the level you need to get provoke. A very important ability when it comes to tanking and trading off aggro for the tanks and everything. So I don't know, it's gonna be changed. I don't know what's gonna be like, but I can't wait to see what's gonna be, what they're gonna be doing regarding the changes. Anyway, let's talk to Gigion here. The woman of the hour. I hope you might persuade him to return, but to go as far as to recover his stolen shipment. I must say that was a welcome surprise. Pray inform Master Ophea that our preparations are complete, and we await his orders. Also, here's a Very, very fantastic mustache. It looks like two blades, actually. It kind of does look like two blades. Why did I use sprint? I meant to use mount. Whoops. My bad. My god, look at Ul'dah. Look from here. Like, Ul'dah looks absolutely gorgeous in the dark, especially from the outside. Look at it. It is an amazing, beautiful, beautiful city. Now, if only Mordona had, you know, this amount of room and this amount of beautiful architecture, that'd be amazing, you know, that'd be pretty impressive. But Mordona is still considered an outpost, which is still pretty good. You know, no complaints there, really. And we got a tough level 35 brass blade killing poor little marmots. They did nothing wrong. All they wanted to do is maybe, you know, sneak away food from a merchant. But whatever. Let's go ahead inside and see if we can talk to Master Alphinaud and secure Doman's travel over to Mordona.